Hi. Just want to ask you a few questions before we start. How would you describe yourself? How would you describe your body? How do you feel about your body? How do you feel about your health? Did I get too serious? I don't mean to do that. I really don't. And I hope that I didn't make you feel scared or serious or, like, what are we getting ready to do right now? Those are important questions, though. This is you. This is you. The way you think about yourself, the way you think about your body, yourself, and your health, these are the most important questions that you could ever be asked. The most important that you could ever be asked. Because those answers are going to determine a lot in your life. What I want to do is I don't ever want to make you feel bad about any of those questions, about any of your answers to those questions. Because there's no reason to feel bad about that. I want to make you feel compelled to have some portion of this answer. I'd really dig myself. I really dig the way I'm doing my life. I feel like it's making me healthy. That's my goal, is to hear you tell me that. And that's why I wrote this book. One of the things that I was scared to do in this book was talk about the statistics. Because we read those things and you have two responses to statistics. They're statistics. I mean, you're going to roll your eyes. You're going to be like, yeah, okay, everybody's got diabetes. Everybody's obese. Blah, 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 blah. And you're going to roll your eyes. Because you've heard all that before. And maybe that has something to do with me. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But it's not compelling. It just isn't. I'm sorry, it's not. And I hesitated to put it even in the book. But I put it in the book, briefly. And the only thing that I wanted to make clear in this book, when I put the statistics in there, is I want you to read those and say, it's not me. That's the only reason. It's not me. I'm not in that statistic. It's the only reason why I put that in the book. This book, it was more important for me to give you tools. It was more important for me to empower you to know that the way you think about yourself and the way you believe, the way you imagine, and the amount of faith, that's esoteric. That's slippery, right? Faith, what is that? I don't know. It's invisible. It belongs to you. The way you think, the way you believe, in your faith is how you can get healthier and love your body. That's how. Yeah, you can go run on the treadmill. Yeah, you can go run in the park. Yes, you can do a CrossFit. Yes, and yes. But even if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe and love your body and love yourself, you won't be healthy. I don't care if you're good at CrossFit. You won't be healthy. You won't. Because what's going on inside of our minds and inside of our hearts and inside of our belief system is we're seeing ourselves in the world. We're creating an environment in our body that will release fat. Believe that. It's weird, but believe it. You're creating an environment in your body that will poop. You're creating an environment in your body that will sweat and release toxins. The way you think about yourself and your life and your faith will create a body that will grow muscle. It'll also help you create the rituals that I talk about in the book. It'll help you establish those rituals. Because if you do not care that much about your body, and if you do not care that much about yourself, you won't establish the rituals. You won't do it. You won't do it. We either do things that someone's forcing us to do, or we do things because we have our own intrinsic mind. I want it. And if that's how you get it, that's what I'm gonna do. Either somebody's forcing you, like in school, or you have decided, I want it. And then you get help from that, because you cannot accomplish really hard stuff. You cannot, like transformation. I don't want to call like changing your body hard. It's challenging, but you can't transform anything without someone helping you. I don't care what anybody tells you. Someone's got to help you. And you got to be open to the help. Everything is about connecting to the way you think, the way you believe, your amount of faith, and then that fourth piece, help. And this book is helping you think, believe, challenge your beliefs so that your beliefs will take you to your goal. Have that faith, which is basically perseverance. Faith is perseverance. And help. And I just go through it. That's what I talk about through the whole book. Because let's clarify what I just said a little bit earlier. You already know you can do CrossFit, you can do spinning, Soul Cycle, boot camp, all kinds of yoga classes. You can drink green everything, but it doesn't mean that you care about yourself, and it doesn't mean you're healthy. That's an inside job. I want to help you with it. I'm not the only one that wants to help you with it. There's a lot of people that want to help you with it. I just want to clarify the way I help. I believe you need rituals. I wrote about 8 of them. You need rituals. You need things that are automatic things you will do in your life. Not waking up every morning, what should I do? What should I eat? How should I live? How should I be? What should I do for the workout? No, this needs to be already advanced scheduled, which is the 3rd habit in here. It's the 3rd of the 8. You need to have them set up because your mind does not need to have to toil over what you're gonna do every day. Can you imagine? Like what you're gonna do every day? What if you did that at your house? Like what you're gonna do every day? Like what if school started like one day it started at 8 o'clock, you gotta take the kids. Like one day it started at 8, the next day it started at 1, the next day the school starts at 3. Your life would be crazy if you had schedules like that. Seriously. You need to have things advanced scheduled, habit number 3. I even forgot what I was talking about. I'm gonna be honest with you, the way that I can help you. I'm sorry, I go off on these tangents, and people that know me really well know that I am impassioned. And when I start talking, I have a good, clear mind, but I start to go like, I'm like water. You know how water finds a crevice and then it found an ocean? Sometimes get in that ocean, and then I got to get back into the canal and then come back where I was over in the pond. So I just went to the ocean. Let me get back into the pond. How can I help you? I want you to know you have to have rituals. You have to have rituals to take you to your goal, because then you won't suffer from decision fatigue. Decision fatigue I write about in the book, and it is waking up every day, what am I going to do? You're going to get exhausted by about noon. If you have to figure out every minute and every hour of the day, by noon, you're done. What does that mean to your body? Well, you're going to eat anything, you're going to do anything, you're not going to go to the gym. Plan it out so you don't have to think about it. No decision fatigue, it's already planned. What else do I believe? Changing your mind, upgrading it. That's how you change your body. Because when you change the way you think about yourself, you change your beliefs. And when you believe in yourself, and I'm not talking about that cliche, airy-fairy, I believe in myself, I believe I can fly. I'm not talking about, like, let me just say this in public, I believe in myself, I love myself. I said that for years and it wasn't true. I said I love myself for years. Here I go off into the ocean. It wasn't true. Because of the choices that I was making, like with men and with just like not my worth. There's the word. There's the word. Worth. Value. When you love yourself and you believe in yourself, you value yourself. It's like a brand new car. Let's just say you pay $25,000 for your brand new car, and then somebody comes over to your house and they're sitting on the hood. How does that make you feel? Get off my car. Right? I mean, maybe some of you aren't like that, but give me a break. Like, get off my car. Don't sit on my car. I just got that car. You got your sneakers on. You were in the mud. Let me paint this up a little bit. You value that car. It's worth a lot. Don't sit on my car. I think that love and faith in yourself is called value. What are you worth? And we must go this deep. We must go this deep. We must go this deep. We're talking about our body. And I know we're talking about aesthetics, muscle and cuteness and all of that. But when I changed my body, my confidence level rose. And I felt happier. Like, I didn't look in the mirror and cringe and worry. I felt happier. There's something to it. I just want to be real. And that's the way I teach. And that's what I'm going to help you do with the tools I'm giving you in this book, is I'm going to help you love yourself and find that you're valuable and increase your self-worth in your own head. In your own head. Do you know? People can hear your thoughts. Now, some people, like me, I have a very good sense because I have a strong intuition. I've had to build it in myself. But I can hear lack of confidence. And I promise you, you can too. You can hear people's thoughts. You can hear them. You might not hear them like Mel Gibson from What Women Want. You might not hear it like that. But you can feel with your body. You can feel people, and they can feel you. And when you feel good and you put on that beautiful green dress, Kelly green, bright green, this color green, that color green, on your skin, maybe you have red hair, whoo, that's gonna look good. Or maybe you have like brown skin like me and you put that color on and you go out and you feel really good in that dress. You carry yourself differently because you feel worthy. And people respond to you differently. Even if you feel good, but you're not like doing all this kind of thing, but you're just sitting there, people can feel that. People can feel you without having to be like bold about it. They can feel you because they can feel what you're thinking about yourself. And part of getting healthy is my goal is to help you feel better about yourself. Feel confident. I don't think that word is overused, confidence. I don't. When you feel really good about yourself and you're a nice person on top of it, you feel good about yourself and you're nice and sweet, you liberate everybody around you. You give everyone around you the same feeling. You give it because you're radiating it. And it's coming, your feelings, your emotions, when your heart, it's called heart coherence. And I talk about it in the book when I talk about your love truths. Heart coherence has been studied by Heart Math Institute in California, that the energy from our hearts radiates 4 to 8 feet from our bodies. And so when we're in joy and forgiveness and acceptance and compassion, that feeling radiates from your body. You know, sometimes when people are around the Dalai Lama or Bishop Tutu, and those beings are radiating so much love that everyone in their presence can feel it. It's that same thing. I mean, you've got that same power. And maybe there's not going to be 4,000 people surrounding you, right? But maybe your kid is there. And maybe your best friend is there. And maybe you're a school teacher and your students are there. So what you're vibrating is what you're radiating. This is important. What you're vibrating is what you're radiating. What you're vibrating, you are also getting a dose of through your whole body too. So you are connected to everybody. When you feel good about yourself and when you feel confident and you're a nice person, you're helping yourself and other people. It's connected. I want to help you do that. That's what I offer. And there's one more thing that I feel is very important. Like I told you, I think a lot of people can help you. I really do. There's a lot of trainers, there's a lot of programs that are good. The other way that I know I can help you, because I know this works, is you must log your workouts. You must, number 2, journal your thoughts and beliefs. You must look at yourself. And that's how you do it. Logging so you can see how you're using your energy. Journaling so you can see how you're using your mind. And you can tweak them both so that you can get the most out of yourself. One last thing. This is so important. Why is this journaling and logging and looking at yourself so important? We don't all have the same life. We all have the same emotions. We all have the same emotions. But we all have different perspectives. And the dose of fear is different in every single person. We all have fear. We all have doubt. We all have happiness. We all have confidence. But the doses are different in everybody. And the dope, because of your perspective, yours. And you want to have larger doses of the things that are going to make this life not great for everybody to see that, oh, my life is great and I've got it going on. No, because it feels good. Because we're here. We're here. We're alive. We're alive. I want to feel good. I don't want to be alive and not feel good. For one simple reason, because it feels good. Because it feels better. That's it. And I want you to feel good. That's it. I want you to feel good. You can get me on Amazon.